few years ago when I came out to play with these guys up at the Red Dog, there was a cowboy sitting at the front table with his date, and they, for some reason, were simpatico with my sense of humor, I guess, and they were really going for the novelty songs, and so Rick said, "We'll just keep going, sing some more." And I did. This guy was just rolling, and he finally yells up at the stage, he says, "That guy can write a song about anything. I bet he can write a song about diarrhea." And I said, "I've got one." And he was so excited, he tipped us and sent us a round of tequila shots or something. My buddies and me, we all did agree we were tired of eating steak and potatoes. So we piled in the car and since it wasn't too far, we headed down to Nuevo Laredo. Had a plate full of chirrenos, enchiladas and some refried beans. Then I noticed old Fred looking 3/4 dead, and I watched him while his face turned green. He rose from the table, he fell to the floor. Doubled over, he staggered and reached for the door. He chose him no partner. There's no time for schmaltz, no time for schmaltz, when you find yourself learning the internally churning Mexican waltz. This is a audience participation song. Not one way or another. So when we get to that part in the chorus where we say "no time for schmaltz," if you'll repeat after me,
everybody together.
Yeah, doesn't matter. Don't worry about what note you sing because they certainly don't. So just thinking, no time for schmaltz. Okay, here we go. The enchiladas and beans, they made us thirsty and mean, and we were ready for some serious drinking. We stopped at every saloon for margaritas, and soon, well, we were more than just drunk, we were stinking. It was along about 4, they were pouring us more, that cerveza for a chaser on the side. When Amarillo Dan up and bolted for the can with an urge that couldn't be denied, he rose from his bar stool, he fell to the floor. Doubled over, he staggered and reached for the door. He chose him no partner.
Get ready.
There's no time for schmaltz.
No time for schmaltz.
When you find yourself learning the internally churning Mexican waltz. The moon was still out and I was up and about when I ran to the senorita. She was a blue ribbon prize with those incredible eyes. I couldn't help myself, I had to meet her. I was doing just fine, honey, your place or mine. I didn't have to say another word. I was walking on air, we were just about there when the thing I feared the most occurred. I rose from the brass bed, I fell on the floor. Doubled over, I staggered and reached for my drawers. I abandoned my partner, 'cause there's no time for schmaltz.
No time for schmaltz.
When you find yourself learning the internally churning Mexican waltz. Well, I'm a-telling you, partner, there's no time for schmaltz.
No time for schmaltz.
When you find yourself learning the internally churning Mexican waltz. There's no time for schmaltz.
No time for schmaltz.
When you find yourself learning the internally churning Mexican waltz. Well, I'm a-telling you, partner, there's no time for schmaltz.
No time for schmaltz.
When you find yourself learning the internally churning Mexican waltz.